Hi and welcome to part 3 of the cob raised bed building. In the previous videos I showed you how I put the pieces of the cement all around the raised bed outline. Then I made the cob and I started to plaster it all around the cement. It started to look like a raised bed outline. This is how it looked once I had the cob. Then I just had to let it dry until it got super hard. And then I started the cob plaster recipe, which is 3 parts sand, 1 part lime, and water. You use as needed until you get this pasty kind of texture. And then I started applying it to the raised bed. For this raised bed, I just applied it with my hands, let it dry, and then I applied linseed oil to make it waterproof. I found that I had to use a lot of linseed oil just for one raised bed. But once it dried, it was really waterproof. Then for the second raised bed, and with the plaster, what I did was I first applied it with my hands. And then I went with the trowel, just really smooth it out really well. That was a lot better than just using my hand. The texture was more consistent. It was firmer than the first raised bed. It also looked a lot better. So I just continue to apply the plaster and to smooth it out. I had to go over a couple of areas again because my kiddos had fun just picking at it with sticks, but it's pretty easy to reapply it. You just have to get the area wet so it connects really well to the area. Then I just continue all around it. Before applying the plaster, I make sure that I get the area wet so it connects to the cob really well. And I just went all around it on the outside with the plaster. One thing that I will say is that I would highly suggest using gloves because the lime will burn your hands if you come in contact with it. It's not going to burn your hand immediately, but after being in contact with it, it will start getting uncomfortable. And after I did the outside part, I went in and plastered the inside of the raised bed. I tried to do the work within like 2 to 3 days to make sure the plaster wasn't all dried out, just to make it a little bit easier to get connected together. I had a sunflower and a zinnia there, which they were growing in already, and I just left them in. This is how the cob raised bed looks like after they were completed. They're still holding up pretty well, but we haven't had a rain. Thank you for watching.